This is Poonam Kumar with SLC TV, and this is Capital City News, your connection to Salt Lake City government. I'm on a green bike right now, and I'm biking down Main Street in downtown. And the reason why I'm doing that is because May is National Bike Month, and there are a ton of activities and events happening this month. In fact, Colin Quinn-Hurst with the city's transportation division is going to tell us about some of those events. And our History Minute this week is about the 10th Ward Chapel. Let's start off with our legislative update and look back. At its last city council meeting, Mayor Jackie Biskupski kicked off the city budget season, presenting her recommended 2017-2018 budget of $273 million. Highlights from the mayor's speech included addressing homelessness, improving city infrastructure, advancing clean energy goals, and more. From May through June, the City Council will consider and approve the recommended budget, which must be passed by June 22nd of this year. The Council also discussed the city's current housing plan and the serious need for more affordable housing. And in case you missed it, here are some other things that have happened in the city. For this week's interview, we'll hear from Colin Quinn-Hurst with the city's transportation division about biking in the city.
Yeah, Salt Lake City is like a very bike-friendly city. It's mostly flat, and so you can get around most of the city pretty quick and easy without much effort, without breaking a sweat. And we have wide downtown streets with plenty of space to bike on, and then we have a lot of really quiet residential streets with low traffic volumes, low traffic speeds, nice and shady, so you can get out and cruise around the neighborhoods pretty easily too. So right now you see a lot of people out just biking on every street, people of all types, going to the store, going to work, going to school, out with the kids, out with grandma. So, and just by its nature, Salt Lake is a very bike-friendly city. Everything I need is within 3 miles or less, and that's a perfect distance to bike. It's faster than walking. I get a pretty good range, and it's also cheaper than driving, and plus I get outside, I get to see my neighbors. Turns out half the trips in the US are 3 miles or less, which is the perfect length for a bike, and it's true in Salt Lake City too. I can get to work, I can get to pretty much any place I need to go within a short bike trip. And so the city's made a lot of investments in protected bike lanes and bike share, and these are the types of things that get out people of all ages and abilities. So downtown now you'll see someone with their grandma, biking down a major city street, someone with their kids going down to the farmer's market. You'll see people of all ages and abilities at the farmer's market, at the Twilight Concert Series. And in the past couple of years, we've seen an 80% increase in people riding bikes down to these events on summer weekends. One major resource is the Salt Lake City and County Bike Map. For the first time ever, we have a city and county-wide bike map that covers all the low-stress, high-comfort, all ages and abilities routes, not just in the city, but also in the county, so you can make those connections into and out of Salt Lake City. The other major resource is bikeslc.com, and that has the bike map and all the other information about biking in the city online. This month is Bike Month, National Bike Month, so everywhere across the country everyone's promoting biking this month. And in Salt Lake City in particular, we have a number of events going on about what the city's doing. So one is the University to Downtown Bikeway just opened, and so we're having a grand opening event with the university. The mayor will be there, and it'll be a ride down these low-stress, pretty easy routes up to the university and coasting back down. And another event coming up is the Jordan River Trail Bridge, the last gap in the 110-mile Jordan River Trail legacy trail network. The last 2-block gap has started construction in Salt Lake City between 200 South and North Temple. So that's a major event, groundbreaking on that. And then another event coming up is Mayor's Bike to Work Day. That's the third Tuesday in May. We have the information up online, bikeslc.com, and the mayor gets out, and we're going to start at the 900 South pump track, which is under construction, and ride around the city with the mayor. So that's a great annual event that gets a ton of people out on bikes. Lastly, we'll be doing some trail openings this month. So the new McClellan Trail will have a grand opening. And then, there are also a number of other city events going on that are not run by the city. There's Bike the Branches, which is a fun bike ride around town to the different library branches. There's Bike Prom coming up, which is hosted by the Bicycle Collective. It's a fundraiser and it's a blast. Dress up and go ride bikes around the city and then go to a prom afterwards. So there are a number of great events around the city, and you can find that information at bikeslc.com.
And now it's time for our History Minute about the 18th Ward Chapel.
The original 18th Ward Chapel was designed by Obed Taylor and constructed in 1883. It was the first chapel in the valley to have the trademark spire that would become known all over Utah. Built on A Street and 2nd Avenue, the land for it was donated by the Young family, and it was a popular meeting place. It was where the Sunday school program for the LDS Pioneers was started, and it was also the site of the first Boy Scout troop in Utah. It stood until 1973, when it was torn down, though many of the significant aspects of the building were preserved. In 1976, to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the United States, the state legislature offered up a parcel of land across from the Capitol to reconstruct the chapel. Using the plans and original architectural style, as well as all the pieces salvaged from the demolition, including the original steeple, Gothic windows, doors, and benches, the chapel was rebuilt in 1979. Today, this historic slice of pioneer heritage stands as a non-denominational venue for concerts, weddings, and other special events.
Thanks for watching another episode of Capital City News. There are a ton of events happening in the city for Bike Month. We hope you get a chance to join us and the mayor on May 23rd at 7:30 a.m. here at the 900 South Pump Track for the Mayor's Bike to Work Day. Thanks for watching. For SLC TV, I'm Poonam Kumar.